Alright, today I'm going to give you guys a detailed look at this Inart figure, and there's the box, and then I came in with all the corners attached to those plastic corners to support it. I took them all off, so yeah. So let's open this up. This is, of course, Superman, and let's take a look. Alright, so I'm going to open this on camera, just so y'all could experience it with me, I guess. I don't own any Inart figures, and this will be my first one, and hopefully it looks amazing, because from what I've seen, I'm a little skeptical about the head sculpts. I mean, I think they look amazing in person, but from photos I've seen aren't that great, but we'll see. Oh man, how many things did they tape? Okay. Okay. So here's another box. How many times did they? That's so weird, because they tape it again in our yeah. So kind of. So let's open this one again. It's a little weird. I've never seen this many boxes, because with the shipping box, this is like the third box, and the figure aren't even open yet. Okay, so here we have Superman in there. That's the actual box, yes. Oh, took the sleeve right out. Let's see here. There's a sleeve for this thing as well. So I guess which way is the front? I guess this way is the front. So there's the actual box itself. It's shrink wrapped with this sleeve over it, plastic sleeve. It says Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice. Oops, sorry, you guys can't see. But right there. And then, once you remove the sleeve, you have the actual box. And shrink wrap all over it. So, let's see. Cut the shrink wrap off, yes. Let's just rip it. Alright, well, let's just shrink wrap this off. Nice image of the S. Yeah, Dawn of Justice. So there's the box, there's the back. If you seek this monument, look around you. Okay. And most likely magnetized. Yes, magnetized on this side. So is anything gonna fall off? No. Okay, so once you open that up, you see a Dawn of Justice logo, Batman with Superman right there, and then hopefully nothing will fall off here. Okay, good. So we have, the first thing we have, move this out of the way, put this over here just to keep it open. So first thing we have is the booklet, and that a little card right there, and then an envelope right here, which we'll look at maybe later. Then in here, what do we have? Okay, we have Superman right there with the extra head sculpt, the spear, kryptonite spear, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 hands. And then underneath this layer, let's put Superman down here for a second. And then underneath that layer, we have the base, which is right here. Sorry for the lighting, it's kind of hard. there's the base, and then there's the extra cape, the wire cape. And then there's nothing in here. I guess this. Oh no, actually, these are where the photos are. The Martha photos right there. And then we have the Batman cowl right here, rubbery. And then down here we have, what is this? A kryptonite. A large chunk of kryptonite right there. And then we have the flight rod, which is right here. And then what is in here? This is, oh, the grenade, kryptonite grenade. Right there, and then there's the cape. And I think that should be it. I don't remember seeing anything else. Yep, that's it. Let me move everything aside and show you guys. Alright, and here we have Superman outside of packaging, and let's take a look at the base first. I'll do close-up in another section. But for now, just want to go over the accessories first. The base is magnetized. It's magnetized to its feet, but the placement of these magnets are a little too close together, because most likely you're going to have your character spreading the legs a little bit. But for the magnets to actually work together, his legs will have to stand about that close together. So, and then you could also, theoretically, well, when you have this will be inside there like that. And then if you want to open this up, slide that, and then they'll fall right out. And then here's where you adjust the magnets. You can slide up and down, but most likely you're just going to push it all the way up because this part of the base does get in the way. So once you have that in there, let's see. Okay, once you have this in here, put that on the bottom, and you can have Superman right on here. And you can kind of see his heels touching the back of it, the back of this raised piece. But I think most people are not going to have him standing. Let me see if I flip it the other way around. See, it works better on from the back, from this way. But then your logo is actually up front right here, so this has to be the front. But it works better backwards if you're having them standing, because this way this piece doesn't get in the way. I mean, you could take this piece apart, because you take this piece apart to put the flight pole on here. Let me get him out of there first. So you're supposed to pop this open, and there's a hole, and this is where the rod is supposed to go. And I believe like that down here, and then yeah, it's pretty sturdy. Yeah, it's deep enough where it's about that deep. It's about that deep, so it should be able to support your Superman right here. And to get him in a flight pose, all you have to do is unzip this. Oops, sorry, unzip this portion right here. Then underneath you should see a piece of slot right here. Oh no, it's down here. It's down by where right down here is where you pop this piece in to get him on a flight pose. Well, it's really down there, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to unzip a little bit more, and you can see there's the chrome body right there. Let's see. Okay, there we go. So pegged in there nicely, and there you have the cape draped back up. And now your Superman is flying off the base. Yeah. Rotate this back up so you can see. There it is, really nice and sturdy too. And I don't think it will, yeah, I don't think it will fall off or anything like that either. It's actually very sturdy. That's good. So now you have your Superman in flight pose, in floating pose. That's good. And close up and all that stuff, I'm gonna do it in another section. And then here's the Batman cowl right there. And then inside, I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but there's a magnet underneath right there for his hand to grip onto. And again, there's the kryptonite, large chunk of kryptonite. And then let's see if I can open these up and show you guys the individual photos of Martha. Oops, sorry. There's one right there. Then here's another one. Then here's another one. I can't even tell what this is. The hands, I think, just the back of the hands. Then there's one with their face. Then another one of this. And that's it. Oh, these are duplicates too. These two are exactly, no, they're not exactly the same, but very similar. Yeah. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 photos, Polaroids. And then let's take a look at the spear. Take a look at the spear. There's the kryptonite spear. Really nice. And I don't think this is metal. This is just plastic. And here are all the hands. Fists. Veins. Nicely done. And then same the other side. A pair of open hands. They're actually done really well too. And then a pair of gripping hands. Yeah, I guess I'll go with this one. Oh, sorry. And then, then different pair of hands. This must be, let's see, which one's the grenade? Oh, I think this hand's the grenade, probably. Or the spear, I'm not sure. This one, maybe the grenade, I'm not sure. So, and then this one, photo. And this one, not sure. And then here's the one for the cowl. There's a magnet underneath it. So, guess grip it this way, I guess, if he's holding it. Okay. Oh, there's grooves for it. Look at that. All the fingers. There we go. It's tight grip too. Very tight grip. And let's take a look at that cowl. So we are getting a Dawn of Justice Batman from them. So here we can kind of get an idea what that cowl would look like. So it looks quite nice. The cowl does look quite nice. So I'm sure the figure will look just as good. Hopefully. Hopefully. The reason I bought this Inart Superman is because the only other Superman I have is from the first one Hot Toys made. And that one is so out of proportion. The body is so chunky. And then the head sculpt, I thought it was pretty nice. I'm not sure. I don't have it at the moment, but I thought that head sculpt was pretty nice. So, and then now this one came along. Initially, I was gonna get the Sideshow one, the 2-pack with the Nightmare Batman, because that one during the holidays it was on sale 1 day. It was a free. You get it for free when you order over $300 or something. And you could have gotten that 2-pack for free, which I almost went for, but then I hesitated and didn't realize it was only a 1-day deal, and so I wasn't able to get that one. But luckily that I saw they still have the over at the 1/6 kit. That's where I got this Inart Superman. So yeah, I saw them still have this available, so I went ahead and purchased it off of them. Very nice cow. Alright, then let us take a look at the angry head sculpt of Superman. I believe a lot of people like this head sculpt more because it's more accurate to Superman than the other one, I believe. And yeah, it's a good head sculpt. And you can see the 2 joysticks in there to move the eyes. Let's test it out. Okay. That works. It's a little stuck. There we go. There we go. Oop, now I'm looking off to the side somewhere. There we go. Really nice. And let us take a look at the other head sculpt, the regular head sculpt, which is right here. And you could be the judge as to whether this one looks better than the Hot Toys, and I do think this one does look better than the Hot Toys. What I want to say was the contour of his face will get washed out if you're putting too much light on it. So that's why it's good to have shadows in order to bring out the detailing on his head sculpt even more. You can see there's a indentation around the cheekbone area, and yeah, so you could really see it with shadow hitting it from one side there. Yeah, this head sculpt's a little more neutral. I wish it has a little more expression than the vanilla looking expression. A little more, that would have been good. But overall, still a really, really fantastic head sculpt. Let me adjust those eyes. See if I get them to look one side there. Nope, doesn't look good. Let's try the other side. I believe this side might look a little bit better. Ooh, look at that. Well, he looks like Pennywise. Okay, let me adjust that eye right there. This side might be a little bit better. That. But yeah, a very, very nice looking head sculpt. And here's what's underneath the head sculpt. You have this, and then the peg. And just pop this back on. There we go. There's Superman looking off to the side. That actually looks quite good. Look at that. Not bad. Not bad at all. We'll do a little spin around so you guys could get an idea. Okay. And after this, I'll put on the other head sculpt so you guys can see. Okay, and now let's try the other one. Well, let's go in. What is up with this one? It's not going in properly. Alright, there we go. Got the cape, got the head sculpt on there nicely. And here you can see head sculpt does look very nice. Let me get a photo of this. Alright, so here, back to the head sculpt. Really nice. I like this one a lot, actually. And I understand why people like this head sculpt more, because it does look better. Now let's take a closer look at the symbol on his chest here. Okay, let's bring it in a little more. And there are some markings. Do like a streak of markings all over there. Very, very nice. And let's take a look at the tailoring of the suit here. Oh, I never noticed there's a pattern over here around the bicep section too. Is that accurate? I don't know, but it looks nice though. Never realized there's something like right there on the bicep. Let's take a look at the collar section. Cape doesn't lay too flat. It's like something is keeping it from laying flat. Somehow the material, I think. There, it's a little bit better. And then on the back, let's take a look at the back. The collar section. Looking nice. And it does have a interchangeable cape with the wire attached to the edges. And this one doesn't have anything attached to it, so it flows really well. This one, it's like a half circle. Yep. And the material is very nice. Alright, so since I don't have the Hot Toys Batman, Hot Toys Superman with me, or the newer version of Hot Toys Superman, I can't compare between the two, but from the looks of it, I really do like this one. This one does look very, very impressive, and proportion wise, I think it looks better, because the body shape is quite good. If you look at it from the front, the way this body is shaped is really, really nice, actually. Oh, and to remove the cape, I believe you just pull these out, right? So that will let us get a better look at the body of this figure. Oh God! Oh, okay. I want to be careful. I don't want to rip anything out. So there it is. Okay, there's the body, and you can kind of get an idea how big he is, and the muscle definition and all that stuff from this. And the body, the actual 1/6 body, it does look nice. It is metallic, so it gives off that metallic feel underneath, like it did in the film. But I don't remember seeing this metallic stuff in Dawn of Justice though. I remember seeing it in other films, but that he's in, but I don't remember seeing these metallic bits that you could see through from Dawn of Justice. Just the back side. But yeah, really nice. That's how you slot in the cape. Just these two pieces right there. I think these are plastic. Looks like, yeah, feels like plastic. And ooh, look at that cape right there. They didn't do a very good job at this section right here, the edge of it, but it's okay, not too bad. And then you just slide these inward, because the body has 2 holes right on there. And all you have to do is just line the suit up with the 2 holes and just push them in. Easy as that. Not with let me see. Let me do this side first. So I know it's kind of hard to see. Sorry. There we go. The side's in, and same thing with this side. Slide it in, and there we go. Good as new. Yeah. So I'll show it in the Lightbox and take some photos and show you guys a little bit more of this figure. But yeah, I'll put it at the end of this video. So yeah, so there we have it. There's Superman from Inart, and I do recommend this thing. It's quite nice, and the fact that they're coming out with Dawn of Justice, Batman, and also Wonder Woman, that's the reason why I want to get in on this, because I want to have all 3 of them. Those are the 3 that I really want, and this is definitely the Superman for me, and not the new one. The new one does not look good at all. So yeah, there you go. There's Inart Superman, and I highly recommend this. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Alright, and now we're gonna look at Superman and see how good he looks inside Lightbox. So I have him inside Lightbox, so here we can show him without any harsh shadows. So he's probably not gonna look as good because no shadows hitting his contour a bit more than when you have harsh light, but you can still see some because the lights are coming up from the top. Now let's take a look at that suit again. And I'll go over articulation real quick. And if you remove this, there's the back. Well, it's kind of hard to see, but here we go. And again, you can see the chrome on his backside. Let's drape that back over. There's a good shot at the symbol, the S symbol. And the arm, right there, there's texturing right around here. Different texturing. Same on this side. Alright, so let me go over articulation real quick, since I never did go over articulation. Let's see if I could. Well, 1 second. Okay, that's better. Alright, as far as articulation, head is a little limited because they didn't give him too much movement due to the way they designed this, I guess. So once you push it all the way down, he could look down a little bit, not so much up either. That's unfortunate, especially because he's gonna be flying, right? So it is a little bit that's a good look too right there. And then okay, as far as the also be careful under the chin. You don't want to scrape this area right here, so just be a little bit careful. And then here the joysticks are in there, you kind of see it. So put this back on here. And then as far as the arms, let's see, it feels a little, it sounds a little cheaper like that. Yeah, it just feels and sounds a little more I'm not sure how to say it. It's more like a somewhat of a toy like feel to it than because you know how Hot Toys, their joints are really smooth and stuff. This one does not have that. Bicep does swivel. I think it's mainly on the shoulders too, and then the elbows. It's double jointed. But I'm probably not gonna do too much with this figure because of the suit, how thin the material is. See, that doesn't sound premium. That sounds very toyish. And then the wrists are on a ball hinge joint. And then as far as the torso, let's see, I'm not even sure how much he has. Okay, chest, there's a little bit of movement. I don't want to force it too much either. And then abdominal, there's one down here with by the waist, and then one up on the chest. So as far as let's see how much I could push it. So I think that's about it as far as the abdominal crunch. Yeah, go like that. And then arch back should be a little bit better, I would imagine. Arch back. Yeah, a little bit better. And then as far as the legs, these are most likely ball joints. And double jointed knees. And thighs that swivel out. And then the ankles, I believe this is a ball joint in here. Yeah, it's a ball joint. And the boots, the material cover all the way up here. So seamless. And yeah, that's about it. Yeah, this figure, I don't want to force it too much as far as the joints concerned, because this is a very expensive toy. And most likely I'm just gonna have him, I think like most people, they're just gonna have him either floating or standing. That's pretty much all you're gonna do with this one, I think, for the most part. So let's switch out the cape, and I'll show you guys what this cape is. This is the put him back on the base because it has magnets. And let me show you. Oops, the one thing I don't like is the way they cut these capes up here. Look, see how this section here, like that. Same thing over here, because they want to fold this in, but in order to do that, they had to cut it at an angle. So now you have a little piece of fabric that could eventually go undone. And yeah, but I don't think it will, but it just doesn't feel premium to me, because this thing is kind of expensive. So the way they did the cape is a little weak, I have to say. The wire runs all the way down, all the way across, and all the way down. So yeah, that's one thing I don't like about this. It's the fact that they can't find a better way of doing the corners here for the cape. And the same thing for the other cape too. And you're paying quite a bit of money for this. So you would think that they would figure out something better to do the capes than just cutting it and then folding it down like that. So let's see how hard it is to put this cape on, because this one has wire running through it. Okay, so we'll pre-arch this. Then I'm gonna remove this one. Oh God. Okay, I didn't damage the face, okay. Okay, good. Alright. Well, let me take it off the base. I don't think it's that secure anyway. So, here's, before I put the cape on, let's take a look at them again. The body shape. Just straighten them up a little bit. See, it doesn't feel premium. It doesn't sound premium, actually. I think Hot Toys has a more smoother body. A smoother sounding body, if that makes sense. So there's the body. And there's the back side again. And again, this is where the peg's supposed to go in. Right back here. There's a hole back here. Hexagon hole back here for the cape to go. I mean for the base. Okay, so let's try this. Seems like this piece is thicker than the other piece, than the one without the wire running through it. So hopefully it'll be easy for me to take it back out when I'm done with posing this. Alright. So let me get him standing. Let me get him flying. X piece goes in. Base. Propped in. Pull the legs down a little bit. Alright. Let me adjust the cape a little bit. So it looks like he's flying at least. Right now it's very, very ugly looking. Now straighten out all these kinks here on the wire, because they literally just scrunch it up and then put it in. So the wire seems thicker than your usual ones. Like with Hot Toys, theirs are a little thinner. This is a little stronger. So let me curl it a little bit. Move out the curls a little bit. And this material is very thin too. Oh. Okay, so let me curl this a little bit here. Maybe something like that. I don't know. I'm not an expert in cape curling. So maybe just something like that. So at least you get an idea. So there we go. There's the cape. And on camera it looks really red, but in reality it's not. It's a little more maroonish type color. And I believe that's how his cape's supposed to look. The colors. Because I have been to the Warner Brother tour, and I've seen all 3 capes that he got for each movie, and one of them was a little more maroony, more maroon type looking color than the bright red, which he had later on in the films. So there we go, and there. Oh, it looks terrible, but whatever. You get the idea. Personally, I would just use the drape down cape more because I just like that cape more. But to each his own, I guess. So yeah, there you go. And here's the angry head sculpt in the light, showing it in the light box. So get the idea what it looks like when he's inside the light box and when light's coming down from above. Really nice. I wish the eyes would light up, but I'm okay with it not being not having this light up feature. But here's a good look at that. Yeah, fantastic figure. There's the suit again. And I didn't change out the hands because I know there's an issue with the hands being stuck in there really tightly. So that's why I opted to take the hands out. But eventually I will, but just not right now, not on camera. So yeah, very nice. Highly recommend this thing. Likeness is definitely better than the Hot Toys. I think it's more real life. I think the Hot Toys one look a little more cartoony, how it's painted. And if you guys want to see super close up, here it is. Here's the other head sculpt. Here's the other side. Look at those eyes. See, if you're just looking at the eyes, you could definitely tell that's Henry Cavill. Let me darken this up a little bit. Really nice, really nice. And here's a close-up of his chest emblem. And the texturing on the suit. And there's the bicep. Might as well go down to the waist as well too. Oh, there's an S on here too. Go straight down to the boots. Alright, so going in, I kind of knew this was going to happen with this cape because it felt a little thicker. This piece felt a little thicker, I can think, because the wire is running through it. So they couldn't push this all the way down flat. So when you push it into the Superman figure, when you try to pull it out, this, oops, sorry, you guys can see. When you try to pull it out, this side will get caught because it is raised a little higher. Because it's not a one piece, this is made out of two pieces of plastic or metal, I'm not sure, but they clamp it together and then try to glue it down. But this portion is raised up a little bit, so when you push it into that slot, it goes in fine, but when it comes out, it's going to get caught up here. Same with this side. You can see how it's raised a little higher, because I think it's because the wire is running through it. If you're the soft cape without wire, this one runs really flat right here, so you don't get that problem with this when you're taking this cape out. So yeah, most likely I'm just gonna use this cape, the soft cape, without the wire, because I like him draping. I like the cape draping down anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna use. And then yeah, so cautions if you're getting this figure, but most likely you already got this figure. If you plan to, you already got it. If not, then yeah, I would be careful when you're putting in the other cape, just to be on the safe side.